Have you ever felt like your life is less a story you're writing and more a movie you're just watching? As if you were dropped onto the set, handed a role you didn't choose, in a family you didn't pick, at this exact, peculiar point in time. Why is it that some people feel like a force of nature in your life, fundamentally changing your direction, while countless others are just extras passing in the background? The secret is what's called a soul contract. This isn't some complicated legal document. Think of it as a master blueprint for your life, a mission plan you meticulously designed before you were even born. You were the architect, and you chose it all. The family that would shape you, the mountains you'd have to climb, the hidden strengths you'd discover, and the key people who would hold the map at crucial junctures. You wrote the script, cast the characters, and set the stage. The only catch: the moment you made your entrance, the moment of birth, a powerful amnesia swept over you. This memory loss isn't a design flaw, it's the entire point. Imagine playing a game where you already have all the cheat codes. If you knew every twist, every challenge, every answer from the start, what would be the purpose of playing? There'd be no genuine discovery, no real courage, no growth. Free will would be an illusion. This forgetting is an act of grace. It guarantees that your choices are your own, your triumphs are earned, and your spirit develops its own unwavering power. It's like learning to ride a bike. If you always had training wheels, you'd never master the art of balance. But here is the critical part that most people miss. While the amnesia of birth hides your conscious memories, the blueprint isn't gone. It's embedded deep within you. It's stored in your subconscious. It speaks through your intuition. It powers your gut feelings. It surfaces as sudden hunches, persistent dreams, and that quiet, steady inner voice that gives you perfect directions, but only if you quiet down enough to hear it. This forgetting also has another beautiful purpose. It gives you the chance to outperform your own plan. Your soul contract is not a cage, it's a launch pad. You have absolute freedom to improvise, to rewrite entire acts, to grow in ways that your pre-birth self couldn't even fathom. Most people navigate life on autopilot, ticking the boxes society gives them, chasing applause from the outside, and never once looking at the compass within. But if you're listening to this, you're not most people. A part of you is stirring. It's a call from deep inside, an invitation to remember. The reality is, reclaiming the memory of your soul contract isn't about some mystical journey into the past. It's about becoming fully awake to who you are, right here, right now. It's learning to read the language of your own life, the patterns, the nudges, the coincidences that were never coincidences at all. Your soul contract is not some rigid fate you have to follow. It's the treasure map you drew for yourself when you could see the entire world. And now, on the ground, with a limited view, but with complete freedom, you have the profound opportunity to find that map again and choose your own adventure. Let's break down exactly how to do this, how to tune into the frequency your soul is broadcasting on, how to decode the repeating stories in your life, and how to use that knowledge to live with staggering clarity and purpose. Because here's the truth: you didn't forget by mistake. You forgot so you could have the powerful experience of remembering. Your soul has a direct line to you, 24/7. It whispers, it nudges, it sends you messages through channels your logical mind is trained to call chance or coincidence. But in the economy of the universe, there's no such thing as chance. They are only carefully orchestrated signs, messages from you to you. The first sign is synchronicity. It's those moments the universe seems to wink at you. You're agonizing over a decision, and a song comes on the radio with the exact lyric you need. You're wondering if you should take a leap of faith, and you look up to see a billboard that says, "Just jump." You keep seeing the same sequence of numbers on clocks, on license plates, on receipts, for weeks on end. I was once at a crossroads, utterly terrified to leave a stable but soul-crushing job. For an entire week, everywhere I turned, I heard stories about people who risked it all to follow their passion. A podcast, a line in a movie, even a conversation I overheard between two strangers at a cafe. My soul wasn't whispering, it was shouting. The path is clear. It's time to walk it. Dreams are your soul's private workshop. It's the space where your rational, skeptical mind is offline, making you far more open to its symbolic language. Pay close attention to recurring dreams. If you're constantly dreaming that you're unprepared for a test, your soul might be highlighting a fear of being judged, an area it wants you to heal. If you have a recurring dream of discovering hidden rooms in your house, it's likely a message that there are untapped potentials and gifts within you waiting to be explored. But the signs aren't always quiet. Sometimes your soul communicates through powerful, undeniable physical sensations. Have you ever walked into a room and felt a heavy, dense energy and just known you had to leave? Or met someone for the first time and felt an instant warmth, a feeling of coming home? This isn't your imagination running wild. These are somatic memories, your body's intelligence recognizing energy and connections that transcend this one lifetime. Your intuition is the most direct channel of all. It's your soul's hotline. It's that gut feeling that screams, no, when a deal looks perfect on paper. It's that unexplainable pull to take a different road home, only to later find out you avoided a major accident. Your intuition is your higher self giving you turn-by-turn navigation based on the entire map, not just the tiny part you can see. There are also clues in your emotional hotspots. Notice what situations provoke an outsized emotional response in you. Does seeing someone being silenced fill you with a fiery rage? Does watching someone achieve their dream bring tears of joy to your eyes? These intense emotional flares are your soul resonating with its core purpose. They are highlighting what you came here to defend, to create, to embody. Repetitive roadblocks are another powerful sign. When you're pushing a boulder up a hill that just isn't yours to push, the universe creates friction. It's not punishment, it's loving redirection. If a certain path is met with constant, frustrating obstacles, it could be your soul saying, wrong way, there's a better path over here. Conversely, when you are aligned with your soul's blueprint, you enter a state of flow. The right doors open effortlessly, the right people appear out of nowhere. The resources you need seem to materialize. It feels like the universe is conspiring to help you, because it is. You are co-creating with it. Your deepest fears are also messengers. Your fear is often a spotlight, pointing directly at your life's work. A profound fear of being seen or heard might indicate your mission is to be a powerful communicator. A deep-seated fear of scarcity could mean you came to master the energy of abundance and teach it to others. The people in your orbit are also living signs, especially those who ignite huge changes in you, and even those who drive you absolutely crazy. They are mirrors, showing you parts of yourself that are ready for healing, aspects that are key to the growth you planned. Even your seemingly random interests are breadcrumbs. Why have you always been drawn to ancient Egypt, or herbal medicine, or the physics of space-time? Why do certain pieces of music or specific landscapes evoke a deep sense of longing or nostalgia? These aren't just quirks. They could be echoes from past lives, skills and wisdom that are part of your current contracts tool kit. The most critical first step is simply to start paying attention. Your soul is a constant broadcaster, but you have to tune out the static of daily life to hear its signal. Start a synchronicity log. Jot down your dreams the moment you wake up. Notice your emotional triggers without judgment. Start to trust your gut. Have you ever stepped back and looked at the movie of your life? Not the plot, but the recurring themes. The same storylines that appear over and over, no matter who the other actors are or what the setting is. Let's begin with your relationship scripts. Do you keep getting cast in the same role? Are you always the rescuer, attracting partners who need fixing, or the peacemaker, constantly finding yourself in the middle of other people's drama, or the lone wolf, pushing away intimacy even when you crave it? These scripts point to the core curriculum of your soul contract. If you always attract partners who are emotionally unavailable, your soul might have set up a masterclass in self, love, and learning to meet your own needs. If you consistently find yourself in power struggles, perhaps you came here to master true empowerment, not control. If you're always the one giving, your mission might be to learn the art of receiving. Your professional life has patterns too. Do you find yourself repeatedly in jobs where you're a teacher or guide? Or do you gravitate towards roles that demand you create order out of chaos? Maybe you thrive in collaborative environments, or conversely, when you have total autonomy. These aren't just preferences, they are your soul's skills trying to find an arena to play in, your wisdom from past experiences seeking expression. But not all patterns feel good. Some are the recurring challenges that your soul hand picked for your growth. Is there a constant battle with self-worth, a repeating cycle of financial feast and famine, a persistent feeling of being an outsider? These are not cosmic punishments. They are the workout routine you designed for yourself. Look at it like this: your soul is an elite athlete. It doesn't pick the easy machines at the gym. It goes straight for the exercises that will build the precise spiritual strength it came to develop. If you're constantly put in situations that demand forgiveness, it's because your soul is determined to master unconditional love. If you face repeated betrayals that test your ability to trust, it's because your soul wants to build an unshakable faith in your own resilience. Your family dynamics are a primary training ground. Are you the family anchor, the responsible one holding everything together? Are you the trailblazer, the one who breaks generational curses? Your family was the first stage your soul chose, and the role you inhabit, there is a massive clue about the lessons you came to both learn and teach. Consider the patterns of ebb and flow in your life. Do you always seem to build something up, only to have it collapse and need to start again? These cycles, while exhausting, are profound spiritual training. Your soul could be teaching you non-attachment, reminding you of the impermanence of form, and proving your own incredible capacity to rebuild. Even health patterns are a form of communication. Persistent knee problems. Maybe your soul is examining your flexibility or unwillingness to bow to something. Chronic digestive issues. Perhaps your soul is teaching you to discern what to take in and what to let go of in your life. Even your relationship with time reveals a pattern. Are you chronically early, a sign of trying to control the future? Or always running late, a sign of resisting the present moment? These tendencies show how your soul is grappling with the concepts of surrender and control. The key here is to observe without judging. This isn't about blaming yourself. It's about becoming a detective in your own life. Every pattern is a clue. When you spot one, ask it, what is your gift for me? What wisdom are you trying to deliver? The most difficult patterns often hide the biggest treasures. Your soul isn't seeking comfort, it's seeking expansion. That's why it signs up for the exact challenges that will force it to grow. The moment you identify a pattern, you are no longer its prisoner. You reclaim your power. The next time it appears, you can respond consciously. You can ask, how can I play this scene differently? How do I alchemize this challenge into strength? You are not a victim of your life's patterns. You are their creator. Your soul designed them with loving intent. When you truly get this, the patterns cease to be problems. They become portals to your own awakening. Now that you're aware of the signs and patterns, let's go a level deeper. Meditative regression is one of the most direct ways to interface with the information of your soul contract. It's like scheduling a conference call with your own higher wisdom. But before we start, you must grasp a crucial concept. This information isn't out there, somewhere. It has always been within you. It's archived in the quietest, deepest levels of your being, simply waiting for you to create the conditions to listen. First, create a sacred space. Find a place where you will not be disturbed for 30 minutes. Silence your phone. Lock the door. Tell your family or roommates. You need to signal to your own soul that you are serious and fully present for this meeting. Lie down in a comfortable position. but not so comfortable you'll drift off to sleep. Close your eyes and begin a simple box breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Repeat this at least 10 times, and with each exhale, feel your body sinking deeper into relaxation. Now, imagine a radiant, protective light, like liquid platinum, enveloping your entire body. See this light forming a shimmering bubble around you. Feel it soaking into your skin, your muscles, your very cells. You are creating a secure, high vibration space for your inner exploration. With your body deeply relaxed and protected, begin to picture yourself at the top of a grand, luminous staircase, descending. Each step down takes you further from the noise of the conscious mind and deeper into your soul's wisdom. Count down from 10, 9, 8, feeling more peaceful with each step. At the bottom, you find yourself in what feels like a serene, inner sanctuary. In this space, you will meet a guide. This may appear as a figure of light, a wise ancestor, or simply a tangible presence of loving intelligence. This is your higher self, the part of you that holds the entire blueprint. Don't try to force its appearance. Just trust that it is there. This guide is the architect version of you. It's the you who wrote the contract. Greet it with reverence and love. Silently state your intention. I am here to remember. I am open and ready to receive the guidance that serves my highest good now. Then, ask your questions. Keep them simple and direct. What is the central lesson I came to master in this lifetime? Why did I choose the specific family I have? What is my most important gift to share with the world? How can I better align with my purpose? Ask one question, and then be still. Wait. The answers might arrive as a sudden flash of insight, a vivid image, a feeling, or a string of words that form in your mind. Trust what comes. If nothing comes right away, that's okay. Your soul may be delivering the information through dreams or synchronicities in the days ahead. The most important part is making the conscious link. If you can get good at this connection and consciously apply what you learn, your spiritual evolution will accelerate dramatically. This is why I created the Quantum Thinking Challenge, a 21-day program to rewire your mindset, elevate your frequency, and unlock your true power of manifestation. For 3 weeks, you'll receive daily practices to tune your energy and start calling in the reality you truly desire. You can get access via the first pinned comment. Returning to your inner sanctuary during meditation, you can also ask for a viewing of specific scenes from your planning sessions. Imagine yourself as a being of light, sitting at a table with other souls who would play key roles in your life. Watch the agreements being made, the compassion in the choices, the excitement for the journey ahead. At first, it might feel like you're just making it up. But with practice, a clear difference emerges between idle imagination and genuine soul memory. For a more advanced practice, you can request to see a past life that is directly influencing your current contract. Your soul might show you an experience that is the root of a current phobia, a talent, or a complex relationship dynamic. If you have an unexplainable pull towards the ocean, you may see a life as a sailor. If you're a natural leader, you may have been a chieftain or a queen. Remember, this is your journey. You don't need to prove anything. This is a personal dialogue with the deepest part of yourself. Even if the information seems symbolic, treat it as a powerful metaphor your soul is using to communicate a deeper truth about who you are. When you feel your session is winding down, express deep gratitude to your higher self. Begin your ascent back up the luminous staircase, bringing all the wisdom and clarity with you. Rise slowly, counting back up from 1 to 10. When you open your eyes, immediately grab a journal and write down everything. Every sensation, image, word. Don't edit or analyze. Just capture the raw data. The analysis can come later. Practice this meditation regularly. It's a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger and clearer the connection becomes. Your soul learns to trust that you are a receptive partner. As you get more comfortable, you can use this for specific guidance. Before a big life choice, go to your sanctuary and consult your inner architect. Before entering a new relationship, ask for clarity on its purpose. your natural talents, those things you do effortlessly, are not just quirks of your personality or genetic luck. They are the pre-loaded software your soul installed for this specific life. They are abilities and wisdom cultivated over countless lifetimes, chosen and packed for this very mission. Think about it. A person who can walk into a tense room and instantly diffuse the situation didn't take a course in that. A person who instinctively knows how to nurture plants, animals, or people isn't just good at it. Someone who sees patterns and solutions that no one else can isn't just smart. These are soul signatures, spiritual DNA, the fingerprints of your higher self all over your human personality. Let's try something right now. What are the things you've always just known how to do? The skills that came so naturally you can't remember learning them. The things that make other people say, you were born to do this. It could be your unique sense of humor, your ability to organize chaos, your gift for simplifying the complex, or your knack for sensing what's unsaid. Now, think about your energy. What activities fill you up versus what activities drain you dry? You could have a 10-hour day at your job and feel depleted, but then spend 5 hours working on a passion project and feel more alive than ever. That's your energetic signature. The second activity is aligned with your soul's pre-loaded gifts. The first is not. Your gifts are also personality traits that have a higher function. Are you naturally diplomatic? That's a tool for creating harmony. Are you intensely curious, always digging for the why? That's a tool for uncovering truth and awakening others. Are you incredibly persistent? That's a tool for championing causes that require unwavering dedication. Many of our greatest gifts are disguised as things we've been told are flaws. Are you too sensitive? That sensitivity is likely a highly tuned instrument for perceiving subtle energies, a gift for empathy and healing. Are you too stubborn? That stubbornness may be the very conviction needed to stand for something that truly matters. Are you a daydreamer? Perhaps your gift is vision, the ability to see possibilities others can't. What did you love to do as a child before the world told you what was useful or valuable? What activity made you lose all track of time? Were you building forts, talking to animals, creating elaborate stories, leading the neighborhood games, taking apart electronics to see the inside? Those childhood passions are pure, unfiltered clues from your soul about what it came here to express and develop. Now, I want you to do something powerful. Pause this video and go to the comments and declare your strongest natural gift. Just 1 or 2 words. It could be listening, problem solving, making people laugh, creating beauty, seeing potential. Just claim it. I want our community to see the incredible spectrum of gifts we all hold. Welcome back. Your gifts are also revealed by what breaks your heart about the world. If you cannot stand to see people treated unjustly, you likely carry gifts of advocacy and leadership. If it pains you to see talent being wasted, you likely have gifts as a mentor or activator of potential. If chaos and discord deeply unsettle you, you probably have gifts as a peacemaker or harmonizer. Your gifts also echo in the authentic compliments you receive. Not the polite, generic ones, but the heartfelt declarations people make after you've touched their lives. You have a way of making me feel safe. I've never understood it until you explained it. Just talking to you gave me so much clarity. These are real-time reports of your gifts making an impact. Then there's the invisible gift phenomenon. Some gifts are so baked into who you are, you don't even see them as special. You assume everyone thinks or operates the way you do, when in reality, it's your unique genius. A great way to spot these is to notice what problems people consistently bring to you. Do friends always call you for relationship advice? You likely have the gift of emotional wisdom. Do people always ask you to look over their writing or help plan their party? You probably have gifts of communication or organization. Your gifts are also hinted at by the topics you're obsessively curious about, with or without any formal reason. Do you devour books on quantum physics, ancient civilizations, or human psychology? This isn't random. It's your soul being pulled towards fields where it already possesses latent mastery. Here's the most important part: your gifts are not just for you. They are the tools you brought to make your unique contribution to the world, to the collective. When you align your life with the expression of your gifts in service to others, you are fulfilling one of the most sacred clauses of your soul contract. The Akashic records are often called a cosmic library, but a better modern metaphor is the universe's cloud server. It's an infinite, living database that stores the complete history of every soul's journey, every life, every thought, every choice, every lesson learned. It is the universal mainframe that contains not just your own story, but every contract and blueprint your soul has ever co-authored on its vast evolutionary path. Imagine a digital space of pure light where every file is a lifetime, every folder is a soul group, and every byte of data is a moment of choice and consequence. Your personal folder contains everything: your past incarnations, your current mission objectives, your potential future timelines, and critically, the fine print of the soul contract you're living out right now. The name Akashic comes from the Sanskrit word Akasha, which means ether or space. It is the primordial, intelligent energy from which all of reality is woven. The records exist on this energetic plane, and they aren't accessed with your eyes or ears, but with your expanded awareness. You might be thinking, how could I possibly access something so immense? The answer is, you do it all the time, unconsciously. That moment of déjà vu, that deep gut feeling about a person you just met, that sudden insight that seems to come from nowhere. You're pulling small data packets from your Akashic file. To access them with conscious intent requires understanding a key principle. These records are not guarded by some cosmic gatekeeper deciding if you're worthy. You have sovereign access to your own files. The only things that determine your access level are your own vibration, the purity of your intention, and your ability to quiet your mind enough to receive the data without egoic interference. The first step to a conscious session is to set a clear, sacred intention. Sit quietly and state in your mind or aloud, I intend to access my Akashic records with love and for the highest good of all, to better understand my soul's contract and to fulfill my purpose. This intention acts like a password that authenticates you on the spiritual network. Next, visualize yourself entering a space of pure, intelligent light. This is your personal interface with the records. It might look like a futuristic data stream, a serene temple, or a quiet library. The visual is just a tool for your mind. What matters is the feeling of entering a sacred, high-frequency space. Ask your inner guidance to bring you the file or book of your current life. It may appear as a glowing sphere, a beautiful ancient tome, or you may simply feel its presence. Trust what you perceive. It's your soul communicating in its own symbolic language. Once you feel connected to your record, begin asking clear questions about your contract. What is the primary theme I am working on in this life? What are the core strengths I agreed to bring forth? What major karmic patterns am I here to resolve? Who are the key souls I have contracts with? And what is our purpose together? The answers will flow in the language of your intuition. For some, it's like watching a movie. For others, it's a feeling of deep knowing that washes over them. Some hear internal words or music, while others feel shifts in their energy body. A powerful method is to ask to witness the planning stage of this life. See yourself as a brilliant being of light, lovingly and wisely choosing the very challenges you now face. You may witness the agreements made with your parents, your partners, and your children. This perspective brings incredible compassion and releases any sense of victimhood. The records can also show you past life origins of present-day issues. If you have a paralyzing fear of failure, you might be shown a lifetime where one mistake had catastrophic consequences. If you have a natural gift for healing, you might see incarnations as a shaman or a physician. If you have a magnetic but painful relationship, you may witness the lifetime where that karmic knot was first tied. But a word of caution: the purpose is not to get lost in the past. Your soul's focus is on your current evolution. The past is only useful if it illuminates your present and empowers you to make a more conscious choice today. A practical use is to consult the records for major life decisions. Is accepting this promotion in alignment with my contract? What is the highest potential of this relationship? Is moving to this city supportive of my soul's growth? The records can also reveal your latent spiritual gifts. You might discover dormant abilities from other lives that are now ready to be brought online, such as energy work, channeling, lucid dreaming, or other forms of psychic awareness. Accessing the Akashic records is a skill that strengthens with practice. Your first few attempts might feel fuzzy or abstract, but with consistent, dedicated practice, your connection will become stronger and your insights more vivid and detailed. Keep a dedicated journal for your Akashic work. Information that seems cryptic in the moment can suddenly make perfect sense weeks or even months later, after a real-world event clicks it into place. Always close your session with deep gratitude. Thank the keepers of the records, your higher self, and the universe for allowing you this sacred access. And above all, make a commitment to use the wisdom you gain with integrity, compassion, and for the benefit of all. Let me know in the comments if this topic of Akashic records is something you want a deeper dive into. I've been working with them for a long time and would consider creating a full masterclass if there's real interest. No one walks into your life by chance. Every person of consequence, from your greatest cheerleader to your most profound antagonist, is a soul with whom you share a pre-arranged script. These are your interpersonal soul contracts, and they are the subplots that drive the main narrative of your life's purpose. Souls enter into different kinds of agreements, each designed for a specific evolutionary goal. Some are contracts for unconditional support. Some are for catalytic challenge. Some are for healing ancient wounds. And some are for building something new in the world together. Let's start with your spiritual allies. These are souls who agreed to be your support system on earth. They are the friends who see your light when you can only see your shadow, the mentors who open the right doors, the teachers who ignite your passion. These are your earthly angels, contracted to deliver encouragement, resources, or wisdom precisely when you need it most. But not all contracts are designed for comfort. You also have sacred antagonists or spiritual sparring partners. These are the souls who agree to push your buttons, to challenge you, and to provoke your growth through friction. Before you write these people off as toxic, understand that on a soul level, they are providing a service you asked for. Your soul knew it needed to master forgiveness, or boundaries, or self-worth, and these souls bravely volunteered to be the sandpaper that would smooth your rough edges. Think of that person who effortlessly triggers you. They might be a mirror, reflecting a disowned part of yourself back to you for integration. Or they might be a catalyst, forcing you to finally find your voice, to say no, or to choose yourself. The purpose of the conflict isn't to break you, it's to build you. Soul families are another critical group. These are the souls in your tribe, with whom you have shared countless lifetimes in various roles. They could be your parents, siblings, children, or closest friends. There's often an instant, deep familiarity with these souls, a sense of having always known them, because in truth you have. With your soul family, you have long-term agreements to work on shared themes across many lives, offering each other continuous support and challenge. A fascinating aspect of soul families is role reversal. A soul who was your mother in one life might be your son in this one. A bitter rival from a past life might now be your most trusted business partner. This happens because souls want to understand the dynamic from every possible angle to gain a complete 360-degree wisdom on love, power, and forgiveness. The term soulmate is widely misunderstood. It doesn't just mean the perfect romantic partner. A soulmate is any soul whose energy resonates deeply with yours and with whom you have a significant contract for accelerated growth. You can have many soulmates, and they can show up as friends, relatives, teachers, or yes, even rivals. Relationships with soulmates are always potent because of the powerful soul-level recognition. But potent doesn't mean peaceful. In fact, soulmates often come together to tackle difficult karmic issues, which requires a level of honesty and intensity that can be challenging. They are the ones who love you enough to not let you settle. Then there's the twin flame, which is said to be the literal other half of your original soul consciousness. Encounters with the twin flame are exceedingly rare and are believed to occur only when both souls are highly evolved and ready for a mission of immense service. If you're wondering if someone is your twin flame, they likely are not. When the genuine connection happens, it is unmistakable. So, how can you discern the type of contract you have with the key people in your life? Look at the results. Who consistently challenges you to be more? Who do you feel an almost telepathic connection with? Who triggers your most powerful emotional responses? Be it profound love or intense frustration, the people who show up at major turning points in your life almost always have specific, timed contracts. The boss who fired you, which propelled you into your dream career. The brief, intense romance that taught you what you truly value. The person you sat next to on a plane who gave you an idea that changed everything. These are not random encounters. They are divinely scheduled appointments. Children always represent profound soul contracts. They choose their parents not just for biology, but for the specific spiritual lessons and healing that environment provides. Often, children are highly evolved souls who come to be teachers for their parents. In other cases, they are younger souls who need the precise energetic nurturing that only you can offer. Karmic relationships, especially romantic ones, are characterized by an intense magnetic pull combined with significant drama or pain. These relationships are designed to bring unresolved issues from past lives to the surface to be healed once and for all. They can become the most transformative healing experiences of your life if the lessons are learned, or they can devolve into painful, repeating cycles if they are not. One of the most freeing realizations is that not every relationship is meant to be a lifelong one. Many contracts are for a specific season or reason. A soul comes into your life, delivers their gift or their lesson, and the contract is complete. The energy then naturally dissipates. It's not a failure, it's a successful completion of the assignment. The key is to view every significant relationship with a sense of purpose and gratitude. Even those who caused you pain were, at the highest level, fulfilling their contractual role in your story. This doesn't condone abuse or mean you should stay in unhealthy dynamics. It means you can extract the wisdom from the experience, which empowers you to make healthier, more aligned choices moving forward. When you see the people in your life not just as individuals, but as spiritual partners who are all part of a grand, co-created plan for growth, every interaction becomes richer. You stop taking everything so personally, and you start to see the beautiful, intricate choreography of the cosmic dance you are all engaged in together.